All right. You know what that sound means? It's time for the Fabulous 4 plus one more. That's when I give you 4 of the hottest joints, 4 of the hottest takes. And then I give you one more. Just because I love you. You don't have to download another show. You don't have to comment on nothing else. You don't have to like another post. You don't have to send me $200. We good. First up, as we have already said, we are homers. Me and Troy, we are homers to Tennessee. Big shouts out to the Nolensville, Tennessee Southeast team of the Little League World Series. Let's just start the show off like that. We're gonna woo! Yes, we're gonna start it off right there like that. The Nolensville, Tennessee Southeast team are 3-0. That's right. Don't get it twisted. They have advanced to the semifinals of the winner's bracket, which means is they have like 2 losses to get before, they get out this joint. So if they win on 8/24, on Wednesday, 8/24, that means they'll then go to the U.S. final. That is on 8/27, which is Saturday. However, if they lose, then they'll play Thursday, which is 8/25, and then then they'll have to win that game in order to play in the U.S. final on 8/27. But big shouts out to those guys, man. Yeah, they playing stellar baseball. They blew out a team. They won a close game. They ain't just no one-trick pony. Real good. And big shouts out to the coaches, to the parents, everybody that supports them, because these kids have to be able to get to and from the game. They have to get treatment if they got an injury or something like that. It's people behind the scenes of those teams. So big shouts out to the Nolensville, Tennessee Southeast team. Number 2, let's get into some football. We are ready for football. First up, college football. Surprisingly, to the dismay of the past 3-4 years, there are only 5 SEC teams in the top 25 of these, college football rankings. You got Kentucky at 20. You got Arkansas at 19. You got Texas A&M at 6. You got Georgia at number 3. And you got Alabama at number 1. Big shouts out to Coach Saban. He got a raise. He's still the highest paid person or Alabama public worker. Big shouts out to him. Let me hold some, Coach. Nonetheless, I'm surprised. Like, usually you got a Mississippi in there, a Mississippi State. You know what? I just saw Ole Miss right there. So now there's 6. Come on. If I keep looking at this list, I'm probably going to see Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, or somebody of the sort. Nonetheless, surprised. However, we will be adding 2 more teams here in the upcoming years. So when we see Oklahoma and Texas, hey, get back up to our usual 8. Anyway, that is AP Top 25. Of course, you got the AFCA Coaches Poll. Anyway, all of that is courtesy of ESPN. Tennessee, UT is my team. Big shouts out to them. Heupel, the coaching staff. Right now, I'm telling you right now, mid-October, we're going to beat Alabama. You heard it here first. Next up, pro football. Still in number 2 of the Fabulous 4 plus one more, but the second half, NFL-wise. The Cleveland Browns. Do I need to put my hat? Let me. You know what I'm talking about? I'm putting my hat on, y'all, for this one. The Cleveland Browns. I'm gonna talk about both quarterbacks, a past quarterback and a future quarterback. I'm talking about, or present quarterback. I'm talking about the present one first. The sign of the times for today is called "It's Elementary, My Dear Watson." I'm going to talk about the 3 things that I learned looking at the deliberation of this Deshaun Watson case. I learned 3 things. And I think you'll definitely want to hang out for a while and either go and download and find out, because we got people on socials that are checking us out right now. We got people actually downloading the show. So all of y'all need to either continue to listen or go find the stream so you can listen. Either one of those. Next up, Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panthers. I don't care what nobody say. He's still my boy. Yeah. Baker's still my guy. I don't care what nobody say about him. I think he's gonna go down there and shine. And if he don't go, see, this is the thing about Baker. Even if he don't go to Carolina and shine, somehow Baker Mayfield is gonna end up winning a championship and play a vital part in it. Why? Some people got the it factor. And Baker does. Baker is not going to, I just feel it in my bones. Baker Mayfield is not going to retire without a ring from a Super Bowl ring. I'm just saying like that. But I think he's going to go down to Carolina and do well, especially if the running back stays healthy. His name escapes me right now. He freaking almost won the MVP a couple of years ago. Can't think of his name. Anyway, the running back, y'all know who it is. If he stays healthy, it's looking good. Now, all of that leads me to something that I noticed about the NFL, specifically for this offseason. It happens every offseason, but specifically for this offseason. It's 3 questions. It's 3 questions that every GM, every head coach, every offensive coordinator, and every owner ask themselves. 3 questions. One of these 3 questions. A, and I'm going to point out the teams. I got all the teams. I got all 32 right here. We're going to point them out. First question is this. Does my team have the quarterback that we want right now? Like we good at the QB position? That's the first question. That's the question that they ask. Like, is this quarterback good for the next few years? It's only a handful of teams in the league. Somehow the entire AFC West, I think, is answering this question. Possibly. I don't know about the Las Vegas Raiders. Nonetheless, a handful of teams that can speak to this. Okay, start at the top. For everybody on Instagram, YouTube, and or Facebook, you're going to have to either go and check out the show and stream it, or you're going to have to go and download it.